Welcome to Dog Walking 101, where humans learn to keep up. Ever wondered if you're walking your dog or if your dog is walking you? Like, are you really in control or are you just holding on for dear life while your furry torpedo drags you through the park? Yeah, we've all been there, let's fix that. In this video, I'm gonna lay down some serious dog walking wisdom. We're talking tips and tricks so good, your walks will go from hot mess express to totally poor sum. Get ready to become the envy of every dog walker at the park. Because let's be real, a tired dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog means a happy you, and nobody deserves a nap on the couch after a long walk more than you do, except maybe your dog, but like you deserve it too. Alright, first things first, we gotta talk gear. The right equipment can make all the difference in your dog's comfort and safety. And no, I don't mean a tiny backpack for your dog to carry their own poop bags, although that would be amazing and quite the sight to see. But let's get serious for a moment. We're talking about the essentials here. We're starting with the leash. This is your primary tool for control and safety. Now, I know those retractable leashes seem like a good idea, you know, freedom and all that jazz. They give your dog more room to explore, but trust me, they're basically an accident waiting to happen. They can get tangled easily and cause you to trip. You trip, they snap, and boom, you've got a runaway pup on your hands. Not cute, and definitely not safe. Stick with a good old-fashioned standard leash. Something sturdy that won't let you down, literally. It's reliable and gives you better control. And while you're at it, ditch the collar and get yourself a harness. This is especially important for dogs that tend to pull. Collars can choke, especially if your dog's a puller. It's not just uncomfortable, it can be dangerous. A harness distributes the pressure more evenly, which is way more comfy for your furry friend. It reduces the risk of injury. Plus it gives you more control, which is key when you're trying to avoid that whole being dragged through the park thing. A well-fitted harness can make walks more enjoyable for both of you. So, remember, a good leash and harness are your best friends. They ensure safety and comfort for your dog. Well, besides your dog, obviously, your furry friend is the real star here. Speaking of friends, do me a favor and hit that like button and leave a comment below if you're enjoying the video so far. Your support means a lot. Now that you've got the right gear, it's time to talk routes. Don't just wander aimlessly around the same old block every day. Spice things up. Your dog's nose is like a walking, sniffing GPS, and they crave new and exciting smells. So, be a pal and take them on an adventure. Think parks, trails, even a stroll through a different neighborhood. Mix it up with different terrains too. Grass, gravel, pavement, who knows? Maybe you'll even stumble upon a mud puddle or two. Just picture it. Your dog, happily splashing around, covered head to toe in mud. Okay, maybe not the most glamorous image, but hey, a little dirt never hurt anyone. Plus, it'll make bath time way more entertaining. Remember, a tired dog is a good dog, and a dog who's just explored the world with their best friend, that's a recipe for one happy pup. Hydration station, treats, and water breaks. Okay, you've got the gear, you've planned the ultimate route, but hold your horses, cowboy. There's more to consider. We can't forget the essentials, treats and water. These are just as important as the leash and collar. Listen, you wouldn't go for a walk without your phone and a trusty scrunchie, right? It's all about being prepared. Well, your dog needs their essentials too. A well-prepared dog is a happy dog. Bring along a collapsible water bowl and a bottle of fresh water. These are lifesavers on a hot day. Walking is thirsty work, people. Your dog will need frequent hydration. And don't be stingy with those water breaks. Make sure your pup stays hydrated. Offer your pup a sip every 15 to 20 minutes, especially if it's hot outside. This prevents overheating. And speaking of essentials, let's talk treats. They are more than just snacks. Treats are like the magic ingredient to a successful walk. They keep your dog motivated and happy. They're great for rewarding good behavior, practicing commands, or just because you love your dog. It's a bonding moment. Just remember, moderation is key. Too many treats can lead to health issues. We don't want any pups getting a little too, shall we say, rotund. Keep an eye on their diet. Keep the treats small and high value, and your dog will be your best friend forever. They'll appreciate the quality, or at least until you run out of treats. Always have a few extra on hand. Brain training on the go, practicing commands. Alright, let's be real. Sometimes walks can feel like one big game of tug of war, with your dog pulling you in every direction. But guess what? They don't have to be. With a bit of effort, you can transform your walks into a pleasant experience for both you and your dog. Here's where a little bit of training goes a long way. Simple commands can make a huge difference. And no, I'm not talking about sending your dog off to fancy obedience school. You can do this yourself with some patience and consistency. We're talking about incorporating some basic commands into your walks. Commands like sit, stay, and heel can be practiced anywhere. Think sit, stay, heel, you know, the classics. These commands are fundamental and can greatly improve your dog's behavior. Not only will this make your walks a whole lot smoother, but it's also a great way to bond with your furry friend and give their brain a workout. It's a win-win situation. Start by practicing in a low distraction environment, like your backyard. This helps your dog focus better. Once your dog's got the hang of it, gradually increase the difficulty by practicing on your walks. Introduce more distractions slowly, and remember, patience is key. Training takes time and consistency, but the results are incredibly rewarding. Training takes time and consistency, but trust me, the payoff is worth it. You'll see a noticeable improvement in your dog's behavior. Plus, a well-trained dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog means less stress for you. It's a win-win. So get out there and start practicing those commands today. Slow and steady wins the walk, letting your dog set the pace. Okay, this next tip is super important, so listen up. It's time to ditch the power walk mentality and let your dog set the pace. Remember, walks aren't just about exercise, they're about letting your dog sniff, explore, and enjoy the great outdoors. So, resist the urge to drag your pup along and let them take the lead. Let them stop and smell the roses or the fire hydrants or whatever else tickles their fancy. Encourage them to investigate their surroundings and use their senses. Think of it this way. You wouldn't want someone rushing you through your favorite store, would you? No way. You'd want to take your time, browse the aisles, and maybe even treat yourself to a little something special. Well, walks are your dog's version of retail therapy, so slow down, enjoy the fresh air, and let your dog savor every moment. And there you have it, folks, my top tips for the ultimate dog walk. Remember, a well-walked dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog makes for a happy life. So grab your leash, lace up your shoes, and get ready for some pawsome adventures with your furry best friend. And hey, if you picked up any helpful tips today, don't be shy. Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. Now go forth and walk like you've never walked before. Or, just walk at a pace that makes your dog happy. Either way, you're doing great.